Since we don't know the players that well, the NBA draft talk has become more about styles than individuals. Right now, everybody wants a wing who can shoot. So Cade Cunningham out of Oklahoma State, also the G Leaguer, Jalen Green. If you go big, go with my guy, USC big man, Evan Mobley. Some teams value big game experience, so you got Gonzaga's Jalen Suggs. The reality of this is it's a lot of guessing that goes on. You're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-olds. You know, the Sixers prove with their famous or infamous process. Tanking and high picks don't guarantee anything. And the sure things are few and far between. Even if you're getting a good player, holding on to him can be a challenge. And not to put a damper on tonight's festivities, but, you know, look at last year. The Hornets got LaMelo Ball. He energized the whole franchise. But he didn't play in college. There are probably some great players tonight. It's just tougher than ever to kind of figure out who they are. And when you're talking about sleeper picks, it feels like just about everybody's a sleeper pick because we don't have a Zion Williamson. I mean, Cade Cunningham is a good player at Oklahoma State. I don't know what that translates into. He's got all that. He could be a Penny Hardaway. Okay. He could be. He could be a Tracy McGrady. Okay. You know, Jalen Green is, he intrigues me. He went to the G League, and he was getting buckets against grown men, like guys who were trying to get back into the NBA. He was playing against real competition there, and he was getting buckets. And it feels like that's the kind of guy that you know can make that transition, and he's going to get buckets in the NBA. I don't know how good he's going to be. Like Evan Mobley. 20 years ago, Evan Mobley might be the number one pick because we would value a big guy who played down low. But the new big now, you got to be able to defend the pick and roll. Can you do the pick and pop? I still go back to, the reason why the Bucks won the championship is they put the Greek freak down low on the blocks. Somebody's eventually going to do that and say, you have to deal with us. You're going to play your style of basketball. This is how we're playing. You still have to defend us. And if you have a weapon like that, why wouldn't you? Like if you had Shaq now, how would you use Shaq? The same way. Like he's not going to shoot threes. He probably can't defend the pick and roll. But I'm just going to put him down on the blocks and say, all right, here you go. Shaq, get me 40. But we don't value the big man the way we once did. Everybody wants a wing defender or a guy who can shoot. That's it. It feels like if you're between 6'6" and 6'9", play on the wing, long reach, that you got a spot in the NBA. That's where everybody's looking for right now. Yeah, Paul.
The Milwaukee Bucks this year they were kind of in the middle in three-point attempts per game. Yeah. They were kind of in the middle in three-point shooting percentage. They weren't low volume or high volume. It's interesting. It's not like they're away from it, but their main player doesn't do it.
Yeah, not everybody can do it. That's why when McLovin says, well, everybody's shooting threes, but that doesn't mean it's the right game plan for them. You got to have the right people shooting threes. It's not just, hey, everybody shoot threes, because you can shoot yourself into a game and out of a game because of that. The Golden State Warriors just made it look easier than what it really is. Yeah, McLovin.
Man, I got to tell you, I wish I was more excited for tonight. I used to love the NBA draft. It was right behind the NFL draft. I remember when I was a kid, Chris Webber and Sean Bradley went in that one draft.
Yeah.
Is it ever going to come back to what it was?
No. Because those players stayed around for a couple of years, that you were invested in them. I mean, if you got 2 years, 3 years, Tim Duncan stayed 4. I mean, that's just not going to happen anymore. And if you don't come out after your first year, then we look at you and go, are you really that good? And Chris Webber probably would have been one and done or not gone to college if he could have. I don't know, how important college was, but the landscape has changed. And you want to get into that next contract. Like if you're 18, you get in, get your rookie deal done, now you're into big money. And then there's a chance you'll get 4 contracts. You're going to get the rookie deal, and then you'll get 3 huge contracts. If you're good and you get in at 18, that's what's going to happen.